O Reaper 84. I do believe that only scoring units may control objectives. Therefore, they are the only ones that can benefit from the objective special rule. That's correct. Like I mentioned before. Good job. Dan, Blackstar says, Dan, it can pivot before zoning a zoom. Well, you can measure, but the rhino's right in front of me, so there was absolutely no reason to pivot because I wanted to drive in a straight line and go over both. I guess I only need to go over one because I can place it anywhere on the unit that you come in contact to. But yeah, I wanted to go straight. And so when I mentioned, again, giving a red paint job, you can guarantee even on the long board edge, maybe I'm not on the diagonal one, if it's the right angle, you might be able to get it still. You probably, no, yeah, because you can come on from anywhere. Basically, you can come on, shoot, and then bomb and get off. And you can almost always do that. It was just that specific case where he kept near the back of his board that the red paint job would have given me that extra inch I could have got off and saved a turn. But no, you can't go flat out. You can go flat out off the board, but you can't do it when you're bombing, which makes sense. Oh, Reaper 84. Wait, Dan, you call it rogue? Because I didn't hear one. Yeah, I didn't hear one. I just said I was tired that day. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. It probably will happen again, but I will. My throat hurts today. I'm not playing a battle report day, so it's okay. Okay, Slacker RB. Just FYI, movement is determined on a model-by-model basis. So if you want to adjust where some looters are in a unit, but not all of them, the ones you don't move can still fire at full ballistic skill. Excuse me. I just went camping. Long week. Well, that wasn't a long weekend, but it felt like a long weekend because I was out in the sun all day. Got sunburnt everywhere. I'm not going to show you my chest. That's for me and my mirror. But I'm tired. Okay. Back to the orcs and ludas. Yes. So you are correct. You can move half your ludas back, and then these can shoot with full ballistic skill, and these can shoot snapfire, which is pretty nifty. And I should probably do that more often. Reddit Lex. Dan, did you Hammer of Wraith with the bikes? No. I'm pretty sure you mean Hammer of Wrath. So yes, Hammer of Wrath, when you charge, assault, whatever, with bikes, monstrous creatures, jump, infantry, when they use their jump packs, all that stuff, you get a free hit, basically at initiative 10. And it's not, most of the time, unless you're like a monstrous creature, it's not a very strong hit, but it's extra hits. It's free, they automatically hit, you just roll the wound, usually a strength 3 to 4 around what you're getting to get. But hey, if you get extra rolls, extra chance, why not take it? If you by some miracle kill a guy, hey, and it even counts towards combat resolution. But I totally forgot. There was too many rules first game. I could not do it. Slacker RB. Barrage are the only blast weapons that allocate wounds to the models closest to the center hole of the blast marker. You're correct. When I was reading Barrage, I was looking at, like, I had the picture in my head where it showed, and then, you measure from the center and you remove models or you allocate wounds to the models that are closest to the center as you kill guys. But for normal blast and large blast, it's closest to the person firing still. So I did that incorrect. We did it right, and then I double guessed myself, and then we did it incorrect. And the rule book is so thick, I didn't want to look through all of it because I thought I was right. Be warned, guys, so much stuff has changed. Little stuff, question everything, and you'll learn faster. And you'll relearn all those rules that have stayed the same that maybe you didn't even know. A Talus Crow. 6th edition is very friendly to orcs, and not even close combat weapons having AP values can change that. Close combat weapons don't have AP values. Well, I guess you're talking like all, but your regular close combat don't have AP. Orcs do not have any AP weapons, except they're unwieldy ones that are initiative 1 still. I don't know. The way I play orcs, trucks don't go as fast, like in one turn, so you can't like hide and then jump out as easily. You just have to like go out in the open. Custom force field isn't as powerful anymore. Knobs can get singled out in a myriad of different ways, doing challenges and shooting from different angles at your squad. I don't know, orcs, I don't think got a buff at all. If anything, they're slightly in the negative from before. But, because it's harder to like wield your huge hordes of boys and get them all into combat properly, just because everything has higher initiative. Furious Charge doesn't give you a higher initiative anymore. I don't know where you're coming from with this, but not that I'm complaining. Orcs are still powerful and they're still a viable army. I think we'll have lots of fun with them, but only the snap firing is like they're ahead in that. But other than that, I think they took a bit of a hit. Hermael. Hermael. Look out, sir, is only a 2+ if the model is trying to jump in the line of fire is also a character. Otherwise, it's 4+. No, that's not correct at all. Sorry, Hermael. Look out, sir, is always a 4+, unless it's an independent character, and someone's trying to jump in front of an independent character, then it's 2+. So that's look out, sir, that's it. 4+ or 2+. Doesn't matter who's jumping in front, whether it be a character or another independent character. If an independent character is trying to jump in front of a character, it's 4+. It's always 4+, unless the person you're trying to, get saved is an independent character, then it's 2+. Simple. And then if you're trying to do a glorious intervention, where you're trying to switch out guys in the challenge, it's an initiative test. So that's harder with orcs, but not so hard with other armies. Serioth. I think this is pretty cool and interesting because I didn't even think of this. Listen to this. Page 15 of the rulebook states, and thank you guys for commenting and noting the page number instead of saying, this. I think I know this. And I'm like, wait a minute, is it that? And I open up the rulebook and I read it, and it's very obvious that you were either correct or incorrect. Lots of times it's incorrect because you're just saying what you think instead of actually looking it up. Not on the internet, but in the actual rulebook that you bought and didn't illegally download on your desk or at your friend's house or at the club that you frequent. You opened up and you read it and you found out for yourself. And then you comment saying, oh no, you did this wrong because I just read it in the rulebook. And even then, sometimes you can misinterpret, but it's a lot more reliable. So thank you, Serioth and all those others who actually post page numbers and think and read before when you're questioning. Anywho, page 15 of the rulebook states that only one armor save may be made per wound per unit. A unit of look out, sir, cannot have a second save from the model jumping in front of it, right? Because it says it's wound, saved, or unsaved. So the way it's worded, you can look out, sir, either before or after making the save. But either way, if you don't make the save, then you look out, sir, then you make the save for the model jumping away. But if you do make the save, then you can't make another save when it's allocated the wound to the other model. So you can do it either or. As far as Games Workshop, very Clint the Unholy. I'm sure you're not that unholy. Dan, you are correct about Feel No Pain, but as Plague Marines are toughness 5, they're still able to make the Feel No Pain roll of 5+. Yes, I was commenting because different. Basically, Feel No Pain, the only way Feel No Pain can be negated is if you hit it with double the strength, causing instant death. Basically. Even if you only have one wound, instant death still is caused by double strengthness. So if anything that hits you causes instant death, then we'll ignore your Feel No Pain. That's the way it works. Because there's different psychic powers and stuff, ignore instant death. So, but before it used to be AP1, AP2 weapons also ignored it. And now you ignore when you have two toughnesses, you ignore the lower one or the one that's not in brackets. Basically, it's always the higher one. So bikes, for example, are toughness 5 now, just flat, instead of toughness 4 or 5. That could be instant killed at strength 8, now they have to be strength 10. And so ignoring Feel No Pain is still possible, but it's just a lot more rare, and it's not in a huge number of shots or big blasts. Normally Like, I guess Vindicators have that strength 10 large blast, but they're far and few between for the most part. And so it's Feel No Pain has gotten a bit better, even though it's only 5+ now, just because it's harder to ignore it. And so I thought Plague Marines were still toughness 4 for whatever reason, but yeah, they're toughness 5, so I wouldn't have caused instant death on them or ignored their Feel No Pain. Hellkips. Oh, just same thing. He was commenting on another comment, basically correcting, just what I just explained. That the extra toughness does not set the standard for instant death. Yep. Orc Warlord. Glancing hits don't roll on the damage table, only penetrating. That is correct. Okay, so we've got through that. Now some of these have been posted like a week ago. Sorry for slacking. Been busy playing lots of little 6th edition games, which you'll see lots of. Me and Matt playing in particular. We're probably going to be even doing more. And War Machine and everything. But anyways, happy wargaming. 6th edition is fun so far. I don't know if I like it better than 5th or worse, or all I know is I like new things. I like learning new rules and trying to figure out how to. It just makes more strategy and more new fun things to do. So, thanks for commenting. Thanks for all those who actually reference their rules finding, and happy wargaming. Bye!